didn't let my sister come to my housewarming after she disrespected my wife. My wife Lena and I bought our first home earlier this year. Nothing fancy, small place, older neighborhood, but it was ours. We worked overtime for years, skipped vacations, and lived in a one-bedroom apartment with paper-thin walls to save for it. Lena was especially proud. She painted every room herself, learned how to refinish cabinets from YouTube, and somehow turned mismatched thrift store furniture into something that actually looked intentional. I could tell the house meant more to her than anything we'd ever owned. 3 weeks before our housewarming party, my younger sister Rachel came over while I was still at work. Lena let her in, gave her a tour, offered coffee, the whole thing. When I got home, Rachel was sitting at the kitchen island scrolling on her phone. She barely looked up. Later that night, Lena was quiet in that way. That means she's hurt but doesn't want to start a fight. I asked what happened. She hesitated, then told me Rachel had spent the entire visit making comments. This kitchen is cozy. Wow, you really went with beige everywhere. I guess it works if you're into the minimalist thing. Then she topped it off with, at least it's better than your old apartment. That place was kind of depressing. Lena laughed it off in the moment, but I could hear the sting when she repeated it. I texted Rachel and told her she owed my wife an apology. She replied with a laughing emoji and said, "Relax, I was just being honest." I told her honesty without kindness is just cruelty. She didn't respond. The housewarming was scheduled for the following Saturday. We invited close friends, my parents, a few coworkers, and Rachel. 2 days before the party, Rachel texted asking what time she should come, and if she could bring her boyfriend and his kids. I told her she wasn't invited anymore. She thought I was joking. I wasn't. She immediately called me furious. She said, "I was choosing my wife over my real family." I told her my wife is my real family. Rachel said Lena was too sensitive and needed thicker skin if she wanted to be part of this family. That was it. I told Rachel she was not welcome in our home until she could treat my wife with basic respect. Then I hung up. My mom called next. She said Rachel didn't mean it that way and that excluding her would cause unnecessary drama. I asked if she'd heard what Rachel said. She admitted she had, but said that's just how Rachel talks. I said that might be how she talks, but it wouldn't be how she talked in my house. My dad stayed quiet on the call, which told me everything. That night, we sat on the couch, surrounded by half-unpacked boxes and leftover brownies, and for the first time since moving in, the house felt peaceful. The day of the housewarming, Lena and I cooked together all morning. We made chili, cornbread, a big salad, and brownies. The house smelled incredible. People showed up, laughed, complimented the place, asked Lena where she learned to do half the things she'd done. I watched her shoulders relax for the first time all week. She was glowing. Halfway through the party, Rachel sent me a picture. She was at my parents' house, sitting at the table with takeout containers. The caption read, "Family who actually includes each other." I didn't respond. I blocked her number. Later that night, after everyone left and we were cleaning up, Lena thanked me. I told her she never needed to thank me for protecting her. She hugged me so hard I thought she might cry. The next morning, my dad came by alone. He brought a small plant for the living room and said, quietly, that the house looked great. Then he said Rachel had gone too far and that he should have shut her down years ago. He apologized for not doing it sooner. It didn't fix everything, but it mattered. Rachel showed up unannounced 2 days later. I opened the door and stepped outside, blocking the entrance. She tried to walk past me. I didn't move. I told her she wasn't coming in. She rolled her eyes and said she just wanted to see the place properly. I told her until she apologized to my wife sincerely. She wouldn't see anything. She scoffed, called me whipped, and walked back to her car. Lena watched from the window. When I came back inside, she squeezed my hand and said, "Thank you for making this feel like our home."